Hi, we're with JR Garza with Diamond Limousine in Boise, Idaho. And JR, tell us a little bit about your company and you and your wife.
My name is JR. My wife Maria. We both started a company in 2004. We're a small operator. We have 10 and under vehicles in our fleet. We average anywhere from sedans, buses. We have one party bus, vans, and some SUVs. That's our market.
And what would you say your business mix is between retail and corporate?
Right now we're at 60-40, 60% corporate, 40% retail.
And of the 40% retail, how much of that is tourism?
I would say about 20% of that's tourism.
And where do they want to go in Boise
Usually,
or around your area?
They usually want to go to whitewater rafting, McCall for snow skiing or whitewater rafting up there themselves, and or different areas throughout Idaho. They go to Sun Valley to do resort stuff up there.
And when they're calling in to place reservations, do you ever have them ask you what are some things to do? Do you make recommendations for them and help them plan their tourism?
We do. We do. We recognize ourselves as a concierge on wheels, so we recommend places, the do's, don'ts, highlights of our area.
And in terms of that, let's talk about, there was a long-established operator in Boise that is a former LCT Operator of the Year, obviously got a big head start on you, and you've come into the business and also won Operator of the Year and made yourself a household name in the Boise area and certainly put Boise on the map. What do you attribute that to?
I can sum that in 2 words. I can sum that up. It would be charisma and integrity.
Okay. So I assume the integrity of your company, but you've also done a phenomenal job marketing. Tell us some of the things that you've done to make other operators throughout the United States recognize you as being the go-to company in Boise.
So as far as marketing, one of the biggest things that we do is we attend trade shows for networking. Is one of the biggest things. We attend several trade shows throughout the United States that they're available. But we also have I call it my Miracle Brownie marketing. I take photos with people, and after I meet them, get to know them a little better. When they get home, within the week after me meeting them, they get a little package with them, us, on a picture of a card, and they get some brownies along with that.
And let's talk about those brownies because it is a very unique marketing method, and I've been the recipient of that package.
Yes, yeah.
And it was the finest brownie that I've ever tasted in my entire life. Is there a story behind the brownie? Is that a local Boise thing, or where does that come from?
Well, a friend of mine belongs to he's a rep for the card company that I use, and when he turned me onto it, Maria and I both went to the meeting. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it, but when he showed me the benefits, he himself, just to get me to go to the meeting, did the same thing to me. He sent me brownies and a card. When I seen that, I had to attend the meeting, heard the speech, and once I heard his speech, the sales speech that they had to present to us, we're sold on it. Maria was pretty excited about it, and from there on, we just took off with it, and it's been our signature mark for Diamond Limousine throughout trade shows.
Do you hear people reference that to you when you're walking around at trade shows? Do they talk about the brownies?
Yes. They want to take selfies with me just to get those brownies.
Right.
And it's become, it's a little phenomenon, a little strange. It's not strange, but a cool phenomenon.
No, it really is, and I think that we're trying to help small to medium-sized operators today learn techniques that can help them grow their business, and I think that the brownie thing for you has certainly been a hit. I don't know whether you're aware of it, but you guys are known as the Brownie Couple, and
I was not aware of that.
yes, we hear it all the time that people have been the recipient of those brownies, and I think it gives you tremendous mileage. So good to know where it came from. Again, are you buying those locally, or are you ordering those somewhere and they drop ship them?
They drop ship me. It's an online software that I use. I need to do everything on software, and they drop ship.
It's fantastic. Also, I know that you're very involved in the operation with your wife, and your wife is very much in attendance at trade shows and specifically things like the women's luncheon. How important is it to you guys that you break apart at shows and divide and conquer?
It was very important because the show has a lot to offer. We can't, we come here to absorb everything. We can't do it being together. She'll go to one seminar, I'll go to another one. We just split up, and then at the end of that, we convene and go over what we learned, what was said, the key points, how we can grow from that, and we do that a lot.
Are you seeing any trends that are occurring within the industry or within your own market that you think our viewers need to be aware of?
In our market, we're seeing the huge trend that I see right now is our convention space has doubled, more than doubled in the city of Boise. In the last year, 4 new hotels have gone up, and we see a lot of convention being held in Boise, Idaho.
Are you developing relationships with these hotels?
We are.
And what would your advice be on small to medium-sized operators connecting with hotels? How do you get in the door to get that convention business and tie in with the hotel?
Well, how I do it in our area is
Let me guess, you're sending brownies.
exactly. We do send brownies. I meet them. They do get brownies. But one of the biggest things that we do, there's a it's called an IEP, Idaho Events Professionals program in our area. Those hotels automatically, when they come in, they have their salespeople join that, and I'm part of that team already. So it's an easy access for me to meet them there. So every last Wednesday of the month, we hold the IEP meeting. These new people come in. That's a perfect spot to meet them. You're there in an open environment. You're there to meet and network. So that's been a real door opener for me.
Great. The last question that I'm going to ask you is we've had some breaking news at this show, as you're well aware of, and there's a proposition that there will be 2 shows here in Las Vegas in 2020. How does that affect you as an operator?
It affects me tremendously because as a small operator, the budget, do I want to come to Vegas and spend 2 weeks in Vegas? So that affects me. What show am I going to pick? To me, it's going to be up on the lineup. What they have to, what show has what to offer.
I understand.
That's what's boiling down to us.
All right, we're with J.R. Garza from Diamond Limousine in Boise. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.